Oh my goodness. I don't know if y'all seen. I guess we're gonna cover a few. The Dank Demoss chick, right? Big Dank Demoss. That if you recently, last I covered this Dank Demoss. 'Cause she's the Detroit rapper that I was talking about that with the that sued Lyft. Recently, she was on the Breakfast Club and coming in already, it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is interesting to me. She came in and you know the chair that they had there was not comfortable for her. You know what I'm saying? And they had to pull in the section, half of the sectional, like this section, like this shit I'm sitting on, literally, like this size, something like this, not literally, but something like this. And she had to sit like she was that big. I think they say she was at 500 and something pounds or something like that, almost 600 pounds or something like that. Real shit. Now she's like down to 500, but she was like, right. She's pretty size pretty full lady. Long story short, bro, and she was like, when they did that, because they moved down, and she was like, see, that's what I'm talking about, you accommodating. She's like, she understands like what she was saying with the. So this is what she was saying about the whole lift thing. She's saying when bro pulled up, bro was looking at her funny, and she knows what that look is because she's been big her whole life. And it's, by the way, it's genetics. Well, not genetics, but it's genetics actually. Her thyroid, that's what it is, and her hormones going crazy. So, and that's true. A lot of people, well, some people are like they are big not because of eating, not because they don't exercise, but just because literally their hormones fuck them up to be that big. It's really a thing. I know. I was pre-medding, what's it called, in school, graduate with a biology degree and all that good shit. So I would know. I am psychology minor, by the way. So yeah. Anyway, long story what I'm saying is it's a fact. It really is. Like some people are more predisposed to just being big. It's not even about what they eat. It's just what I'm saying. Like, for example, I know for you it's like, oh, it don't make sense. I'm gonna give you some shit in nature. Just look at it this way. Look at what a fucking what's it called? A dog eats, right? See how dogs eat a lot of shit, crazy. Now look at what a fucking elephant eats. Have you seen what an elephant eats? They eat just a few leaves. Like leaves. That's not how you get that big. You don't get that big as an elephant from just eating leaves. You get what I'm saying? Your nature. You feel me? Sometimes it be like that. It really just be like that. I know I'm using two different species to explain, but I'm just trying to explain that it's not about what you eat that makes you big. That's not how nature. Like I get it. It's just not how nature works. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so she was just saying that, bro. When she pulled up, bro was like looking at her, giving her that look, and he didn't even let her in the car. He didn't even let her in, and she was saying that same car, it was a Mercedes apparently. That same car is the car her best friend has, right? That same exact car, so she knew she could fit that car. Like that same exact car. So that's why, and that gives us a lot more details. So she was saying she didn't sue, bruh. She didn't even sue. She didn't even do nothing. She had only posted about it, and it then got all the attention it got to. Now they're doing the whole thing. So she said she won't sue him, bruh. Like it's not about bruh. It's just what I mean. So I'm just like, after hearing her talk about it and all that good stuff, and I was just like, bro, I get where she's coming from. Because at first I'm like, bro, how would she think like, ain't she ordered? And they were like, she's been ordering, and she doesn't. They was like, bro, people on social media would say, hey, you should order XL, like what I'm saying, with your size and all that. You should understand. She's like, bro, she's been ordering regular stuff. She was even telling us that she she grew up with as a family of five. She's the only big one, her and her dad, right? She said her brothers, she grew up, her brothers are skinny. And I was like, so, as I said, genetically. She said she used to function, Gold Sports, gym. She goes to the gym now. She only realized she started adding weight. Like, she started realizing when, like, it was an issue when she couldn't, like, do her shoes and getting up was a little difficult for her. But she said she didn't even realize she was adding, like the weight was going up because she was watching her food and everything. So I'm just saying genetics, right? Anyway, she was saying that the five of them, her family of five, like which is her brothers, I guess, and her mom and her dad, they used to fit in a PT Cruiser, right? They used to fit in a PT Cruiser. You know what I mean? So Hey, you feel me? If that was the case, and she said she's been big. She said she was like what 300 3 something or something like that when she was in high school. So or something like so. This is mind you, this from my recollection of what I just watched. This is all this. So she's been big. You know what I mean? All this good stuff. And she knows what, you know what I'm saying? So if she's claiming that she, you know what I mean? So, hey, maybe bro really wasn't ass because realistically, bro, shit be happening, bro. She was also mentioning some shit, talking about how, like, you know, people be looking at her and talking about how, like, she should go, you know, being a big girl, that why she outside, she should go inside. That's how they feel about it. I'm like, bro, I don't know if people really feel that way about big girls, you know what I'm saying? Big people, like, they should be inside. If I see a big person outside walking and all that good stuff, I'm like, okay, cool, that's good. You know what I'm saying? You should have done this earlier. Not nobody. I don't know who tells you that you should go back inside because you're too big, unless it's just some fucking haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when she was saying that, I was just like, I don't know. Even Charlamagne and then was like, are you sure? Like, people tell big people they should go back inside because they're too big. That kind of defeats the whole point, ain't it? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when that, you know, this Dank Demoss lady was saying this stuff, I understood. I really get it because, as I said, some people are just predisposed to gaining weight more than some others. It really is just life. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand how, you know, like the driver would look at the situation. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Because it's just, I mean, I just get it. I get it all the way around. You know what I mean? What I'm just gonna say, honestly, it did just shock me. You know what I mean? When she pulled up, when she came to the Breakfast Club, and you know what I mean, they had to switch the regular chair for for a sectional. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, that kind of that took me out for, you know what I'm saying? Like, mentally, I was just like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if old girl is that big, could she really have even fit in that, you know, in the thing? But if she's saying what she's saying, and she looked genuine, she seems respectful and all that, so I don't think she's lying. You know what I mean, maybe, you know, that could have been the case, but I don't know. Either way, you know, she's about to make bank. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. God damn it, you feel me? She's about to make some good bank out that joint. You know what I mean? I can't knock it. I can't knock it. You know what I mean? So hey, shout out to her.